This dog ran onto a football field. This group of fans faced a tragic end, and this hole almost swallowed the players. This is 1 in a trillion moments in football. Let's start with this amazing goal by Messi. During a match against Real Betis, the star decided to make an incredible chip shot from outside the box. The move was so unexpected that the goalkeeper had no time to react.
Paul Lopez, no chance with that.
This next goal was so unusual that people started calling it the ghost goal. It happened in the Bundesliga during a match between Hoffenheim and Bayer Leverkusen, when Stefan Kiesling managed to fool everyone with this play.
Looks like he's gone through a hole in the net.
That's not a goal. How does he end up in the back of the net?
Even the sharpest eyes were unsure because the ball clearly went outside the goal. Still, the referee ended up counting it as a valid goal. Of course, it was a big mistake. What Son did in this match was so incredible that he won the Puskas Award. The striker ran over 70 meters, dribbling past everyone, and scored the most beautiful goal of the year. But what happens when the fans get too excited? In this match, the crowd was jumping so much that the stands literally collapsed. And the most amazing part? Almost no one seemed to care. They just kept cheering. Unlike this situation, where it almost cost the lives of 5 people. The accident was so serious that the game had to be stopped, but luckily, everyone was okay. This referee collapsed on the field for a heartbreaking reason. The weather was so hot that he fainted from dehydration and had to be taken to the hospital. Thankfully, he made a full recovery. And what about this other referee who had to run away to avoid getting attacked? From the start, this player was out of control, but as soon as the referee threatened to pull out a card, this happened. Now check out this goalkeeper who scored the most bizarre own goal in history. When the defender passed the ball back to him, no one could have imagined this would happen.
What a mistake! Can you believe that happened? Oh my word!
And back to talking about Tottenham, Eric Lamela did something absolutely unbelievable in a derby against Arsenal. That Rabona kick was so unexpected that the goalkeeper didn't stand a chance. To be honest, I don't think Lamela even expected it to be a goal. And what about this one? It was the most beautiful goal of the 2014 World Cup. James Rodriguez was on fire. Now look who decided to join the fun right in the middle of a match. This dog had the security staff running all over the field, all because he just wanted to grab the ball. But in this next case, a school football field suddenly split open, creating a huge crater. Luckily, no one was playing at the time, because if they were, the disaster could have been so much worse. Something similar happened during this match. Just look at the hole that appeared on the field. But this next play shows what happens when a goalkeeper uses 100% of his brain. Check out this save by De Gea against Arsenal. The first save was incredible, but the second one proved he's truly a genius. Now, this next moment is one of the rarest in football. While still playing for Arsenal, Olivier Giroud, speaking of crazy moments, what Mandzukic did in this match is truly unbelievable. This was a final between Juventus and Real Madrid, and as you can imagine, all the players were nervous, except Mandzukic. Check out what he had the courage to do in the middle of the box. What a goal! It's a shame that in the end, Juventus was defeated. But what this Bayern Munich player did went down in history. Look at what Roy Mackay did as soon as the referee blew the whistle.
Im königlichen Weiß, da sind wir hinten geblieben. Von rechts nach links, Ballverlust Roberto Carlos Salihamidzic. Das ist gut!
It's hard to believe this happened in a Champions League match. The goal was so fast that to this day, only one person has managed to break the record. The moment happened in the Premier League, and the star of the show was Shane Long. As soon as the referee blew the whistle, Watford passed the ball back, and Shane saw the chance to do this. 7 seconds was all Shane Long needed to score this incredible chip shot and break the record for the fastest goal in the world. Meanwhile, Keylor Navas made history by doing something impossible against Real Madrid. I know goalkeepers need quick reflexes, but check out what Navas did. Have you heard of Lampard's ghost goal? It happened in a World Cup and it'll give you chills. During the England vs Germany match, Lampard took this simply unbelievable shot. The play was so crazy that it divided the fans, as no one could tell if it was a goal or not. In the end, the referee decided not to validate the goal and was booed by everyone. Now check out this day when Casillas pulled off a true miracle. It all happened in a World Cup when the goalkeeper saved Spain's team by doing this. But when it comes to stunning goals, no one beats Cristiano Ronaldo. Just take a look at what he did in the group stage of the 2018 World Cup. I know that goal was beautiful, but what's even more amazing is that he scored 2 more goals in that game, each one more incredible than the last, including a free kick in the final minutes that earned Portugal a draw. And in the same year, the Portuguese stars scored an even more beautiful goal, but this time in a Champions League match. Even rival fans ended up applauding Cristiano. Later that same year, Gareth Bale did this for Real Madrid.
It's Gareth Bale! What?
And to make the moment even more beautiful, this goal happened in a final and sealed the victory over Liverpool. Yes, 2018 was an incredible year for Real Madrid, but the following year it was all about Liverpool, and for good reason. Just check out this amazing goal by Salah against Chelsea. You'll never see a player as calm as this one. What Pirlo did in the 2012 Euro is simply unbelievable. In a penalty situation, any player would be nervous, but just look at this. You won't believe the record Gerrard broke in this match. It all happened in a game against Manchester United, and just 30 seconds after entering the field, he did this. The tackle was so harsh that the referee gave a direct red card. In this play, Neymar managed to score a goal from over 40 meters away. Even though it wasn't a professional match, the star was practically in the middle of the field, which makes it even more incredible. This is the unluckiest player in history. First, he had this goal disallowed for being offside. And it doesn't end there. On the free kick for the offside, the impossible happened. The goalkeeper passed the ball right to his feet and he scored again. But once again, the goal was disallowed because the goalkeeper touched the ball twice, which is against the rules. But if you think this guy was unlucky, you haven't seen this goalkeeper yet. He did the hardest part, saving the penalty, but he didn't expect this to happen right after. Now, this next play was unbelievable for the opposite reason. The team made a perfect pass, leaving this player with an open goal. But just look at what he did. What a mistake! He managed to miss the goal, even with no goalkeeper. In this match between Orlando City and New York City, the impossible happened. It was the last penalty kick, and if the goalkeeper saved it, the victory was certain. And he actually did.
Strike at him in Nossa! Saved by Gallas, and this one's over! Orlando City!
But since he had both feet off the line, the penalty was invalidated. To make matters worse, he was sent off for arguing too much with the referee.
A red card? What?
Wow!
Unbelievable.
So, this player had to put on the gloves and go in goal. And, as you can imagine, the opponent thought the goal was a sure thing. But when the penalty was taken, this is what happened.
To strike now, Schleger's in the back. The shot, Schleger saves it! Can you believe that? Unbelievable stuff here!
What happened in this next game is even more bizarre. Out of nowhere, an Aston Villa player collapsed on the field, writhing in pain and asking for the game to be stopped. However, the opposing players ignored him, pressed on, and scored a goal. This sparked chaos on the field, with rival players accusing them of acting in bad faith. But the most incredible part was how they resolved it. As soon as the referee restarted the game, all the players stood still and allowed the rivals to score an equalizer. I believe this was the greatest act of fair play in football history. But what happens when players face off against their own coaches? There are some insane moments in this video. Click and watch.